Shoot. Round up homies. What's good? What's hoodie? How y'all doing this evening? Sorry for being a shock to you tonight. When I read this stuff yesterday, I'm like, it stuff brought me to tears. Come on in, round up homies. I'm gonna keep this short tonight. I got a house full of teenage and tweenage girls. I never knew that little girls could be so loud. I never knew that. So, good God Almighty. I'll go as long as I can, probably 30 minutes, but I want to talk to you about something that really hit me yesterday, had me in tears when I'm watching this thing, how the new rich play these rules, play these games. So listen, round up, good evening, greetings. I'm Chris Haskins. I'm going to be your pilot for the next few moments in time. It is an honor for me to hang out with you. Generally speaking, I don't do Saturdays, but I feel compelled that my people, I make 5 phone calls, right, to different business owners that I know. None of them understood or even knew what the metaverse was. So I'm here tonight just to talk to you very quickly and briefly. I'm making these phone calls. I'm like, you know what? The new rich are doing it again. They're doing it again. So round up my mission. I'm Chris Haskins, and my mission is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. Let me wipe this thing off. I'll be right back. I'm looking real foggy right now. I'm looking real foggy. So to raise your financial literacy, I have to keep abreast and looking at current events and finding out what is going on just in business and the marketplace now in the universe where I'm seeing, y'all, the new rich are doing it again. I think the new rich started playing these games, and it's just a game back when I think, what is it, Carter? Who decentralized our money? Let's take a look real quick. Jimmy Carter, gold standard. He take us off the gold standard. The gold standard didn't disappear in 1977. Jimmy Carter failed around solutions. Okay, so it was Carter. So I think the new rich have been playing these games since the 1970s and beyond, no doubt. But now we're going to talk about some stuff tonight, y'all. Oh my gosh. Why it brings me to tears, and when I talk about this stuff, is I'm concerned that my people find out about this stuff too late. So tonight, you are being forewarned right now. I'm going to start speaking this stuff a lot over the next few months. Matter of fact, to 2022, I want my people to understand this so we can seize the opportunity for these land grabs. And I know it's scary. That shit, hell, I'm scared. I didn't want to get on here and talk about this stuff. That's right, digital currency, NFT. Man, I'm going to, when I share this with you tonight, good God, let me share my screen. I share screen. So what's going on? What is the metaverse? What is this craziness thing? What is the metaverse? Let's look at it right here. Let's look at it together. I don't want to seem like I do not know all the answers to this stuff, okay? I am trying to learn it just like you are. So the metaverse, first of all, what are people saying about it? The CEO of Microsoft says when we talk about the metaverse, we're describing both a new platform, y'all, and a new application type. How do we get on that platform? Similar to how we talked about the web and websites in the early 90s. That's what the major players are saying. All right. And I know it's going to take a little time if you haven't heard of this for it to sink in. But this metaverse thing is big. It is big. It is the new way of commerce. It is what the new rich are doing right now to leave all of the ones that don't understand this behind. I'm not mad at anybody that has to trade hours for dollars. I still do it myself. I trade hours. I'm working right now. I'm generating a digital footprint because I want people to see what I'm about, what I'm going. I want people to understand what Grandpa Haskins, that's what he did. He just did this stuff. So the metaverse. What is the metaverse? What is it? Well, here we go. The metaverse is a digital reality. God, I cannot stand. Let me preface this by telling you, I do not like this stuff. I don't sit around happy to be online all day. I don't like it. I would much rather be in front of a human being. I would much rather be in front of a human being than online. Now, my wife, she loves computers, all that stuff. I can't stand it. I do it because it's necessary. I do it because it needs to be done. And now I'm doing this right now because I believe what I'm seeing, based on the few people that I've talked to over the last few days, they had, and these are forward thinking people, they had no idea about what the metaverse is, what it's doing, what its purpose is. Zero idea. And before a few days ago, I didn't know. The reason I have a little leg up on the majority of the population is because I have little girls that like to play with these headsets. So let me just, we're going to, man, good God. Okay, so all of us that don't know what, this is the metaverse. It's a digital reality that combines aspects of social media, online gaming, augmented reality. And let me help you understand if you don't know what augmented reality is. Augmented reality is where you put the things on and you can still see in front of you. So it's coming through. It's just been turned into almost like a cartoonish, if you will. So it's coming through there. I didn't understand this stuff either. Virtual reality, VR, and cryptocurrencies to allow users to interact virtually. Augmented reality overlays visual elements. It's just like it's being overlaid. Y'all, it's nothing but the self-driving cars. It's the same thing. It's an overlay of reality. So the cars have the overlay built in. Oh boy. Augmented reality overlays visual elements, sound, and other sensory input into real world settings to enhance the user's experience. In contrast, virtual reality is entirely virtual and enhances fictional realities. As the metaverse grows, it will create online spaces where users' interactions are more multidimensional than current technology supports. Instead of just viewing digital content, users in the metaverse will be able to immerse themselves in a space where the digital and the physical worlds converge. Can you imagine? They're doing it, y'all. They did it. These fools. Not only did they come over, now I'm going to just frame this up for you. I want you to think about the land grab. I get emotional when I think about this, y'all. I'm sorry. The land grab when they came over to the United States, right? They chopped off the head Indians. They got their land. They got all the land. Now they're creating another digital universe, y'all. I need y'all to get this. I need y'all to grasp this. They're creating a new world where it's all open, but only the people that understand how to go and get it will be able to be owners. Okay? They're creating a new world, y'all. It's a new world, all virtual, completely up for grab. Nobody's even there yet, right? Except the people, right, that are on this broadcast and that will see how it's being done. Digital real estate brokers? I mean, how is this even possible? All right. I'm sorry, man. I think about how challenging it is to buy real estate in this world. Like, and then my people still renting and all that stuff. And then you got to go figure out how to get real estate in the digital world. All right. So the metaverse is basically a world where you can go and experience. A world where you can go and experience. That's right. Plays that all y'all need to go. And I'm not even a big TV watcher. You have to watch the movie Ready Player One. I'm sad because I just watched it a few months ago. I'm like, this is just. They tell you what they're doing in the movies. They'll tell you. That's right. Who said that? Solaric. Solaric. Thank you for putting that in there. Ready Player One. You got to watch that movie, yo. That is it telling you exactly where it's going. It has unlimited capacity, but it can be limited to create scarcity. Okay, now I tried to log on to my little avatar before we got here, but wouldn't let me on. We'll get to that in a minute. You can buy and sell real estate and other products, right? These are digital products. It's going to have security. I want you to imagine real estate right now in the real world. What do we all pay each and every month? What does every real estate investor pay every month to secure the real estate? Insurance. Think about the digital real estate. What are we going to have to pay? These people are creating profit centers out of thin air. I have to make sure that my digital real estate is secured. It can't be hacked and somebody get my deed, right? So that's another profit center that they're making out of thin air. Hold up, I didn't talk about the new rich. I skipped over that. Oh, here we go. The new rich. Who are these people, the new rich? Well, if you haven't read the book, I'll put it. Matter of fact, let me give you that book. It's got to go in the video description. Let me go ahead and download it. I'm gonna give you all that link, y'all. Come on in. If you're just joining us, come on in, and we are going deep tonight. Just for the next few minutes, I'm not gonna keep y'all all night. Give you that. You got to read this book. First of all, you have to look at that book, Ready Player One. Book, because he predicted this. I don't know. It had to be 20 years ago. It's just so crazy, man. Come on in, y'all. Short link. There we go. We'll give y'all this link real quick. So you can download this book. You gotta have this book. Hold tight. Come on in, y'all. You gotta have this book. Let me get it uploaded real quick. Greetings, class. It's good to see y'all. And I'm not here to scare you. I'm just gonna shake you up a little bit, okay? Get this book in the video description for you. How do we get to it? Yeah, I make a small commission. I make commission on whatever we sell, right? So if you refresh your screen, the book is in the video description. It's called The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. You got to have this book. This is not even suggested reading. This is mandatory reading. Okay. 4-Hour Workweek. It's right in the video description, y'all. Yes, I'm just for referring y'all. I'll make a commission on it. So just refresh your screen. I put the link right in the video description. Just hit show more. So I'm gonna finish this and get out of here. The new rich. What are the new rich? Right? We are those who abandon the deferred life plan. What is the deferred life plan? That's where you work your entire healthy years and then you worry about retiring to live, right? We create luxury lifestyles. No, I didn't do that. In the present, using the currency of the new rich, time and mobility. Time and mobility. Time and mobility. You have to always think about the new rich. They're thinking about unearned income. How do I make money by not having to be there? Just think about the ultimate. I wonder if I could create an entire universe to make money without having to be there. I mean, you got to think about taking this stuff to the exponentially about how they're thinking about this stuff. Okay, the 4-Hour Workweek. It is by Timothy Ferriss. It's in the video description. So the new rich, what do? We have systems, products, and services set up to where we make money irrespective of time of the day, and irrespective of where we are. It doesn't matter if I'm here, Jamaica, Honolulu, Florida, Texas, Cali, Africa. We still have income streams that continue to crank out money, right? And the metaverse, it is just the ultimate. It is the ultimate system to continue to crank out money. Now, let's get back to where we were, real estate. Security, you got to have security. Real estate, you don't want nobody to hack you in the digital world. Now, Lord, kids screaming, y'all. I want you to imagine buying real estate in the metaverse. Let's see what it looks like. We've got different platforms you can buy it from. Well, let's before we even talk about the platforms, how do you buy it? Well, look at this. We have to have a real estate broker, the world's first virtual real estate company. Did y'all even know this was coming? Did you know it was coming? It's here. So I want us to be ahead of the curve. And I know I'm kind of being strict with the conversation tonight because if I don't talk to you like this, who will? My therapist says, Chris, you're being real. You're pushing your kids too much. I'm like, if I don't push them, who the hell is going to push them? So I get to push you tonight. The world's first virtual real estate company. So do you think you're going to be paying commissions to buy in the metaverse? Do you think there's going to be some type of title search, closing fees, all that stuff built into the system? And who's going to be the one reaping the benefits of this stuff? You can check out one. This is Metaverse Properties. I mean, this is going to be the ultimate income generator. You're talking about unearned and passive income. These people, they're not. It's all virtual. They're not even there. They're not even there. I get emotional when I talk about this stuff. Now, what does this real estate look like? What could it be? So I just pulled up. You can just Google it, Metaverse real estate. I mean, I tried to log in, but it takes a lot of CPU power to run one of these platforms. So let's say you got your little island here. Let me frame this up for you so you can kind of understand. Let's just say Beyonce lives here, right? Because my wife loves Beyonce. Do you think the real estate next to her house is going to be a little more valuable? Let's just say Jay-Z bought some land here and he's starting to build a mansion. Round up, I hope you're getting where I'm going with this. Let me take it even further. Everybody, God rest all the people. God bless all the people that died at Astro World last week. I don't know what happened. I just know people died. I have so much empathy for those people who could have been my daughters, right? But what if Travis Scott were to say, you know what, forget, I'm not doing no more concerts. If you want to see me in person, you are going to have to come to my digital platform, put on your headphones, right? And I'm not talking about roundup. If you Google Facebook Metaverse, Zuckerberg is already spending, he's telling us he's spending billions of dollars over the next few years, and he knows he's going to lose money. It's a setup. Candy, oh man, I like this. Tell me why it's a setup. This would be really nice. I'd love to hear that one. Tell me why this is a setup. The man is spending billions. I mean, I'm like, how much you spending on this thing? So he already knows either he does it or somebody else is going to do it. So just imagine Travis Scott says, you know what? No more shows. I'm done. I don't want nobody else to die because of me. Let's just do our concerts in the metaverse, right? You put on your glasses. Round up. Check this out. I've already thought it through. He goes on stage. He's got his thing. He's got his goggles. He's already pre-sold tickets. Now, round up. These are unlimited tickets. You can sell tickets to see Travis Scott or your Beyonce, Jay-Z, whoever, the biggest artist in the world, virtually, and you don't get hurt. You don't have to smell anybody. You won't get coronavirus. Round up. Just fill me out. You can sell unlimited amount of tickets. So we're talking about doing a show where you could have 5, 6, 700,000 people in the audience. And just imagine in the stadium, right? You got the back row seats. Let's say they're, I don't know, $10, $20, $30, and they cost more as you get closer to the front of the seat, right? The front of the stage. And we're talking about an unlimited amount of tickets. Just think about how many people would want to come to that. Put on your goggles. Front row seats to see your favorite artist. As you get farther back, the ticket prices go down. I'm already seeing where this is going, and I'm praying Zuckerberg's talking about, look, we're done with phones. We're done with the computer screens. Everybody needs to have this holographic projector device, right? I mean, he says it costs about $1. Who is that? Tyler Wood? I don't care to live in a virtual reality. You know what? I like that. I like that conversation. I like that conversation. Tyler Woods, I love you for saying that. If you joined us when I first started, I absolutely can't stand being on social media. You wouldn't know this. I'm telling you this because you're one of my roundup peeps. I don't like doing it either. I don't want to be on my cell phone. I don't want to be on the computer. I don't want to be doing broadcasts. I'd rather be hanging out, reading my new Will Smith book. But it's not what not what I like. It's irrelevant of what I like or what I want to do. This is what is happening right now, right? So if you don't care to do something, I love that conversation. And I'm not saying that you can do whatever you want. When sellers tell me they don't want to pay closing costs because they don't want to pay closing costs, I'm like, okay, Well, if you don't want to pay closing costs, then you don't want to sell your house. So every time we buy a property, we build in closing costs, right? So I hear you on that one. I hear you on that one. So the thing is, Decentraland. That's right, Decentraland. Yeah, you better get your name too. So Beyonce's doing her show. She sold, let's just say she sold 1 million tickets. We're talking about people, the new rich. We make money. Remember, always remember this. We make money irrespective of location and time. So Beyonce, she has her stage here. Let's just say stage, front row seat, third row seat. Boom, 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 boom. She's somewhere, who knows where, selling out. And when you put the VR on, it's not like the space is limited in the arena, right? I mean, you could build it out as long as you want. Rabbit hole too deep. Asking people at that concert. Yep. Candy, you're right. Rabbit hole's too deep. What Bert you talking about? Got a whole meme, buy and sell land, play the game, digital real estate, cryptocurrency. They're buying and selling inside of the metaverse using digital currency, right? All right, a few more minutes and I'm going to let you go. Tonight was just a little shaker. I need to shake you up. I'm just like, if I don't shake you up, who the hell is going to tell you about this stuff? Because I know the majority of my viewers are entrepreneurs and real estate guys. We always just like, who said that? Tyler Woods. I don't want to be in no digital virtual world. I don't either. You think I want to? I want to own my real estate, get my rents, and chill, right? As my boy West used to say. But it's not about what I want. I can see the future. I mean, I think being an entrepreneur gives us this muscle that we're able to see the value in things quickly. And it's crazy because I already see my daughters, they wake up in the morning, right on the machine, right in the machine, yo. And they're going in there. Their friends are already there. Hey, Taylor, what's up? So these new metaverses are going to be places where you have to pay to go in, right? Let's say, for instance, if Ron LeGrand had a training, as opposed to paying $3,000 to go see him, you could pay a few dollars to be inside of one of his classrooms, right there talking to him. I know that's where I'm headed to do. I'm already talking to my team about it, guys. We need to be in front of this. As opposed, why am I doing this? Because my people are always behind. We always behind. I want us to be in front of this. Okay? In front of this. Today's token is Mana. Yeah, Mana is that token for just different cryptos, okay? And if you don't want to just buy a specific one, did you know you can just buy the stock in different metaverses? They're already trading. This metaverse stock is trading, y'all. Just Google it. I think it's like $2, $3 for the top. Let me see, one of these platforms. Sandbox. I don't know. You got to do your research. Now, nobody knows where this is going, right? I don't know where this is going. All I know, and I could tell, I had a conversation with a gentleman the other day. He starts throwing ideas at me. I'm learning how remarkable the human brain is. And I'm like, I possess one. Being an entrepreneur, I have these, I call them magical muscles where I can see things, and it's not just me, it's just all entrepreneurs. We have to see where the value is going. So, where this metaverse thing is going, your real estate, who's around you, right? It's going to make the value go up. What do you think they did when they came over and they killed the Indians and then they sat on the land? That's all they did. Same thing. So now they've created another universe where they can go sit on the land and wait for other people to come, people that aren't aware. Oh, yeah, I want some land over there. How much is it? Unaffordable. Unaffordable. You may not think this, but a lot of people are locked out of the American dream simply because it is unobtainable by certain by certain finances. And I'm looking at it myself. I'm like, damn, in order for me to live there, I'm paying a ridiculous amount of money right now for some real estate. Right? I could not imagine that Chris Haskins is buying this real estate. Right? But I know I'd have been locked out of that neighborhood if I could not afford to live there. I talked to my boy Dan today. He paid, I don't know, a lot of money for his real estate too. You want to be somewhere, you're going to pay. I never forget reading all of Donald Trump's books. He says, if you want to be in a nice location, you're going to have to pay for it. Right? You're going to pay. So look, that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. If I'm helping you at all, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm not leaving yet. I'm gonna go to some Q&A. Subscribe if I've helped you at all. If I'm serving you in any way that's helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Like the content. Well, let's get into some quick Q&A before I get out of here. You like my new saw? Thought that was cool. Man, it's some good. So that's what I want you to understand is they are creating this universe. You have to make a decision. Are you going to be a part of it or not? Are you going to my heart just goes out to people. I'm just like, man, 15 how can you even afford to live 15, $20 an hour when rents going up exponentially 1,000, 1,200, 1,300? That's just for a regular property, right? So within the metaverse, we will have products and services. We will have NFTs. We will have artwork. We will have courses. Like I'll be able to share with people how to buy real estate off of them. It's not necessarily teaching you how to buy it on the metaverse, but you will have access to people that want to buy off of the metaverse. Because the more you're in it, my thing is I always like to follow the humans. I like to follow God's creations, man. We're the best creations. And I see where we're going inside this metaverse. So let's see, we got some questions. Digital currency, that's right. Crypto money will we use in the metaverse. That's right. Crypto is the money. You're absolutely right. Yes. Can you buy meta land? There it is. Absolutely. That we just talked about that. Add that to the stream. So this is going to be your land right here. This is just one. So many of them. So they're building them out. All right. Let's see what this one looks like. Where is it at? So what you'll do, these tiny little squares right here, that's where we're going for real estate. Now just imagine if you have a Disney World here. I mean, can y'all just imagine going to Disney World in the metaverse? I mean, it's coming. It's coming. People don't want to be around people. You put on your joints, plop, you get to see Mickey Mouse, and they've already created these virtual hands. It's on the way. So it's just a matter of time before they have exclusive locations where you can't even get into unless you got the right money. I don't want you to be sacrificing your entire life trying to figure this thing out. Right now, the internet is like, obviously, mobile internet is at the top. At the top. If you're still sacrificing hours for dollars, which I still do too. But I'm just asking you to just consider um, e-commerce, right? E-commerce. Yes, you can buy meta land. Absolutely. I wouldn't say it's the new world order. You got to start buying. That's right. De-centralized. That's right, Brandon. Salaric, if you want to get a preview of it, it's going to be like the movie Ready. That's right. We talked about that. Get that movie Ready Player One and download the 4-hour work week in the video description. Crypto crack. What would be the benefit of that world for us? Well, let's think about that. Let's say everything we're going VR and AR. You know, the driving cars are here. I mean, the self-driving cars, they're here. All they're doing is putting an augmented reality strip down the street. I mean, it's real simple when you think about it. If you think about us as humans, right? We put the goggles on. It's layering reality as it comes through. The car just has a sensor in the front where they've layered that reality, the street reality as it travels on the car. Say, for instance, if you want to meet a certain person, there could be a fee for that. You can pay, boom, right there, have a meeting with them. Say you wanted to have a mastermind group, bam, inside of that, we're talking about big money people are going to pay. Just imagine having access to Ron LeGrand in his living room. Hey, Chris, just imagine people's jobs. Nobody wants to go back to a building. They're going to be constructing out right inside of here. Just check it out. They're going to be constructing different jobs, different building sites where you go to work, where people go to work right there inside, and they're doing their job just like they would do if they were at work. That's just one of the crypto crack. That's just one of the benefits. I mean, but the main thing is marketing and advertising. I mean, just imagine you're going to work inside, or you show up, and then somebody, a product or service, a Pepsi or a Coke, flashes an ad up in front of you. It's gonna make you thirsty. Go buy. You want to get your Coke, or whatever. So just the advertising and marketing possibilities, they're limitless. It's just limitless. Valentino, will digital real estate be servers? That I don't know, my friend. I just don't know. It's right, NFT. Yep. Book for the 4-hour work week. Rich, hey man, the whole metaverse idea is almost overwhelming to wrap my head around. Either way, it's something new that mandatory. That's right. You got to be aware than ignorant. That is a phenomenal point there, brother. That's a good point. I don't know why Candy would say it's the setup. I don't know about that. Do you think that they would try to make people subject themselves to more of the metaverse so that the real world they become poor by transferring their physical fiat money to the fake currency? No, I think they're going to want to do both because you still got to have servers. They have to process the metaverse and all that stuff. Nah, I think it's going to be in addition to. And you know what's weird? When you roll up to people, they're going to want to know, what do you own? How much product do you own? How much real estate do you, just like in the real world? They say, well, when you fill out a bank application, we're talking about loans, deeds, insurance companies, cybersecurity companies. They're all layering, dude. This is all layered on the platform of the metaverse and the real estate. I hope y'all can see that. They want to know, what do you own? What assets do you own? Seek God. I don't even know if God is involved with. I mean, obviously he's involved with everything, but metaverse hell, good lord. Brand and social media, they have all our data. They're going to use it to create us. That's right. You're right, brother. I don't care to live. I don't either. Shit, our world is just set up. Metaverse is the next chapter. You're right. What do you think's been happening? They've been forcing us all to be at home. We had to work virtually. Do you think that was an accident? Be what really matters never changes. Roundup. Oh yeah, thanks Chris for hanging out. Yep. Meta. You can own your own meme, buy and sell land, real estate, game playing. They got REITs. Ski masks. My videos are helpful. Good. I appreciate you. Candy. The rabbit hole too deep. Buy all the mana you can. That's money inside of that De-centralized. Trick you in virtual food. Chris, do we just abandon the real world? We can resist the virtual thing, right? Well, Taylor, let's talk about who resisted the internet. Where are they today? Are they even in business? My thing is, I wouldn't even have a business if it wasn't for the internet. I would be out of business. So, can you resist it? I don't think so. Hey, one of our members, Anita, how you doing? You dealing with the same thing? Don't want to deal with it, but you got to. Okay, we got this Decentraland Trust. That's sweet. Daniel, we get so distracted by bills that we don't pay attention to new opportunities. That's where I want to stay at. Daniel, that's where I'm at. Obviously, I've been broke for the majority of my life. So I relate to the masses. And I'm thinking about when I was trying to make electricity getting cut off, heat getting cut off, right? I didn't have time to think about the metaverse or the internet. I mean, I remember email when it first started, but I'm like, man, I got too much stuff to deal with. I can't. Little did I know that they were building a whole new platform to make money on, and I'm stuck in 1940s, 50s, and 60s and 70s mindset trying to go get a job. And they're building out the internet, .coms, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, shit, man, I ain't thinking about that. It's the same thing, Daniel, happening right now. And what's crazy is I'm one of you telling you. I'm telling you what is happening. I am going to be a part of it. If Zuckerberg says he's going to spend billions on building this thing out, why wouldn't you want to sacrifice some of your time? Hey, create land. You can't afford it by the time you see it. That is created land. There you go. Sister, I have to watch the replay. Yep. Tony, hey, need to stay in the know. I got your email. Left behind. Imagine if we decided we wanted to stick with a home phone. There you go. That's a good point there, Tony. A lot of us don't. I resist change too. I don't want to do this stuff. But it doesn't matter what we want. Cell phones are here. These hologram things are here. Mark Zuckerberg is talking about, listen, we want everybody to have a hologram. Boom, pops up right there. You can either use the hologram or put the things on. And they have a whole new set of goggles coming out. It's just crazy. Yasin, what should younger investors be prepared for? I think we're talking about that right now. We're talking about digital real estate as well as still you got. I mean, man, I don't have the answer. Yasin, I'm blown. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. I come to tears because I'm like, why the hell don't my people know about this? Why don't they know that they are building a whole new world and we don't even know we could buy a piece of it? Just like the same thing, my people, when all the Europeans came here and took the land, my people didn't know about what was going on. But now we have the internet. There's no excuse. I am the messenger. I am the messenger. That's right, Tala. Thank you. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. If I'm serving you tonight, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe and like the content while I'm serving you tonight. Who is this ski mask? How many foreclosure auctions should I try out before I start bidding? I don't know, brother. You gotta let me know what your cash reserves are, but definitely go before you start bidding, though. Solaric. If you haven't seen Black Mirror on Netflix, behold a pale horse. Yeah, good point there. Good point. We are living in the Matrix. We are. The Matrix is here, Corey. You're right. It's here. Belinda, that nice smile. The resources of the earth are limited. I feel like this is just a way to create more resources to monetize. There you go. They're creating, well, not only that, the new rich, they try to figure out a way, how can we make money without being there and any time, right? When I tell you the new rich, we earn money irrespective of location and time, 24 hours a day, every second of the day. All right. Just remember that. Just remember that. It's called non-earned income. Okay. Belinda, non-earned income. Social credit score. That's a good point there. That's coming. Slash. Low tech. Metaverse is a lie. Money is a lie for shit. That money felt good when I was eating my dinner tonight. Isaac, subscribe. Yes, please. Thank you for your subscription. Mayhouse, the people who are the most successful in life are those that adapt to change. I don't want to change, May. I don't want to. I would much rather just things stay the same, right? But this thing is here to stay. It's here to stay. Your subscription props. Oh, thank you. Well, you have to get this book called The 92 Ways to Talk to Anybody. They talk about something called a what's it. Got to have your what's its. SBP, the metaverse will require tremendous network bandwidth. I'm in it. I'm in IT and cryptocurrency. The real money is in the toll road, not the vehicles. Look into the data, token, and T-Fuel. They prepared for this years ago. Yep, I'm sure they did, SBP. I'm sure they did. They've been knowing. We got 100 people on here tonight. I'd love to know what you think about the metaverse. Did you know about it before now? Have you been looking into it? What are you planning to do to be a part of it and reap the benefits? I'm telling y'all, I am your messenger. I am the messenger. I don't want to do this. I'm like, I'd rather just relax and read my. It's in my spirit. And you see, when I made this video, when I made the thumbnail for this, I'm like, this is super serious. I cannot stress it enough to you. A lot of us missed the .com thing, right? This is layering on top of the internet. This is the next thing. This is it. Are you going to ask yourself in 10 years, oh, what I should have got some land in the metaverse. Oh, Lord, I should have. Let me share with you this other thing, too. Let me show you this screen because I follow RBLX. Look at this, y'all. I'm typing it up as we're talking. So I saw how I just like to watch. I was always a people watcher. I don't know about y'all. Like as I was coming up, I just like to watch people. My wife is like, you always just looking at people. I just love people. So I watch my daughters, right? I look at them like they are like my best research guinea pigs. I just watch them when they get up. What are they doing? How are they acting? How are they interacting with friends? What are they saying? What are they using? I get to watch them. So I watched them were playing these video games, and I noticed that Roblox has its own. Roblox is a metaverse, right? Oh my goodness. So I'm like following Roblox, and I started asking my people, you getting any Roblox stock? So Roblox is another game on the internet, in the metaverse. It's virtual. You get the things. And I saw how much time they were spending on it, and then I found out that Roblox had cryptocurrency layered within it. I'm giving my kid, I'm like, "We're spending all this money on Roblox." Then I found out Roblox had an IPO. I kept asking my people, y'all getting Roblox app? You buying Roblox stock? Your kid is playing on Roblox all day, but we're not thinking about investing in the stock. Let me rephrase that. Your kid's buying Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, Nike shoes, but you ain't buying none of the stock. I just want to sometimes I got to rephrase it so you can understand what I'm talking about. Let me show you what happened when Zuckerberg announced this metaverse thing. This is Roblox. Let me refresh my screen so y'all don't think I'm making this stuff up. Look at this, y'all. Vertical leap. I'm sorry, did I scream so loud? Vertical leap. Vertical. Zuck announces Meta. Boom. $70, 103, 109. Let me go 1 month. Now I bought it. I don't even gonna tell you what I bought it for. Roblox is in the metaverse, right? So it dropped down. I mean, I knew it was coming. When I saw my daughter, I would see my daughters playing on this game roundup hours, hours out. And I would be watching them inside this game. They're building bedrooms, they got houses. They have houses in this thing where their friends have bedrooms. And they're like, oh, I'll go see what she's doing. Walking down to inside the house. I'm like, you know what? This is cool. Let's get some of this Roblox stock. So when Zucks announces his transition to Metaverse just a few days ago, I'm telling it's right here. Stock goes through the roof. Stock goes through the roof, y'all. And what only reason I'm sharing you with this, I'm not trying to show you what I have. I want to share with you so you can get it. I want you to get it. And I'm not a genius. I'm not that smart. I really consider myself an average dude. I just love to watch people. I love to watch what people are doing. And when my daughters are spending, I can see them spend hours. And then I'm asking my friends and colleagues and associates, I'm like, are you, their kids on it too? I'm like, you getting into that IPO on Roblox? What's that? So there it is. All right. And there's a bunch of other things. This is not the only one. Oh, did y'all see that? Roblox RBLX. This is another game metaverse where they can just do crazy stuff in it. Like, what do you do inside of there? Well, we just hang out. But you can imagine the stock went, look at this vertical, dog. And it's still going up. Stuff here to stay. And that's just one. Right? That's one. Over 100 people. That's right. Certainly play to join Chris. I promise y'all, I'm going to have my own virtual room. I'm going to have a house where you can come and chill. Man, it's going to be real sexy. That's what we're going to do. I'm telling you right now what we're doing. I'm going to create my own virtual real estate where you can come. Obviously, we have to charge you because right now I do so much stuff for free. But yeah, there you go, Chris. That's exactly where it's going. Dabu, Chris, which stock to invest with the metaverse? Well, I could show. Oh, well, one was I mean, so many. This is one that we have. I mean, it's on the New York Stock Exchange. I've got Roblox RBLX. It's another one. Augmented reality. What was the guy? Sandbox. This guy here is good too. De-centralized. There's another stock. Metaverse Index. Let's see what it is. Metaverse Index. Stock. I don't know. Metaverse stock today. $262. How much would you want to bet November 9th is when it went crazy? November 9th, dropping. Zuck announces, boom, shoots back up. Goes down, back up. I mean, $220. Metaverse Index. This is so crazy to me. Oh my God, why didn't I get in? This shit was 100 and, look at this, y'all. $93. That is last month. That's last month. And people are saying this stuff is not real. Let's look for a year. Why didn't we know that there was a metaverse stock? Why didn't we know? Stuff that pisses me off, man. How come I don't know about this stuff? I just don't know about it. I got to keep my ear to the street. September, it was $95. October is 130. November, 250. Right? These people are printing money. The last time they printed money like this was when we went off the gold standard. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. To print money, you have to ask yourself the question: are you going to be a member of the new rich? And you don't have to take it balls to the wall. You don't got to go all out. Just have some of it. Work it. If you have your job, you like it. Work some of it, right? Get some of it. Get involved a little bit. I'm trying to implement tax delinquent good. Oh, crazy. Isaac, that's too much. Hey, looking for funding. Send us an email. I don't know what you got, Kenneth. Pastor, you can send us an email. Trenton, if you guys ever seen the movie Ready Player One, yeah. Yep. So 2 things you got homework for tonight. Amongst subscribing to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that button below. It's right there. Hit the bell too, so you know when we're coming on. Ready Player One. I'm gonna look at it again myself. Ready Player One was one movie you gotta watch, and download the book in the video description. 4-hour work week. 4-hour work week. Okay, that's it. Metaverse can't feed you or put a roof over your head. I don't know if I agree with that, Tony. That's like saying, well, the internet can't feed you. The internet does us very well. Internet does us very well. I think the metaverse is going to create so much more money. It's going to be ridiculous. You get, who's that, Tony? Don't forget, you can always order something through the internet and get it mailed to your house to feed you. I mean, that's a small thing to consider. I mean, all right, Roundup. Look, I love you. I didn't mean to shake you up so much tonight, but I felt like if I didn't say it, you may not have heard about this. Just like I didn't hear about it until about a week ago. It's been on my heart. I've been thinking about y'all, thinking. What does the Rounduppers need to hear about? I know you want to do real estate. I know you need to do private money, all that rental property flips. But we have to at least consider the future, not just us and our kids, but their kids, our grandkids, right? What type of world are they going to be coming up in? How are they going to be living? Andre, thank you so much for supporting the channel. One of our members. Good evening, my friend. Good evening. Being me, good to see you. Okay, Roundup. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. And Monday, I think I got Bill Brunchick coming. Bill Brunchick has a creative finance workshop he's trying to give to me to offer to you guys. So stay tuned Monday for that. And we got all my homies coming on for the Black Friday special. Got over 100 people here. Good night. God bless. Do your research on this metaverse. Hit that thumbs up button and share with anybody else you think needs to understand. They need to understand this metaverse thing. This stock. That's right. Kenneth, talk to y'all. Oh, man. Pastor Kenneth Clayton, thank you so much for your love offering, my friend. Peace, guys. Godspeed.